How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Sword of the Evening, and we're back on CK3 AGOT with our House Umbaryon playthrough and the Kingdom of Umbar here in Sothoryos and Gogossos. It's been a while since I've been here. Now, you might notice there's some things that have changed since the last time we were on this playthrough. For one, the ruins are now the Painted Mountains. Because the game received an update and it shot everything that there was in existence. So now the Dothraki own all of the ruins, and King Motho is a ghost. He's a wraith, and they own everything. You'll also notice that every special building that I was excited to get involved with doesn't exist anymore. There were a few that I was able to salvage, like the Tower of the Last Dragon, but I wasn't able to get the Red Keep. The Sapphire Keep isn't there anymore. The Crimson Gate isn't there. Hell, even our frog boy here on the Isle of Toads doesn't exist anymore. Talon no longer has the glittering depths. Some other things that are strange is our cool little island here of Maggot Shore has fucking Stegai. The ancient city shroud in the dark heart of the Shadowlands remains one of the most fear-inducing mysteries of the world. Unfathomably old and cloaked in ethereal darkness, the city stands as a monument to a forgotten era. Even most daring Shadowbinders not dared to venture into its forsaken streets. The towering spires and labyrinth alleys are said to be traveled by demons and creatures alike. This is not supposed to be here. This is supposed to be over here. In Stegai. But guess what? Stegai doesn't exist anymore. It's a ruin. Because the game shot itself. And the ancient city teleported to Sothoryos. So I believe this might be the last playthrough of the series, which is extremely unfortunate that I wasn't able to salvage everything. I want to personally apologize for you guys that were enjoying this playthrough. I was enjoying this playthrough. It was probably my favorite so far that I've done on the channel of custom houses. You know, Aethan here and his dragon. Umbaryon, the Queen of the Seas. I mean, Valyria is chalked. We could attempt to force... What the hell? Okay, I guess there are some independent new High Lordships here. And as you'll notice, these are High Lordships too. They're not kingdom titles, as for the update that adds the hegemony of the Iron Throne. What the hell is Winterfell doing down here too? A lot of things are pretty chalked in this playthrough. Which is, once again, I apologize. It's extremely unfortunate. I was really enjoying the playthrough. I don't even think there's going to be a special thing for restoring Yin. But we're gonna reclaim it personally. And we are going to see what happens here. We're just gonna fly. And we will see if Yin has any cool events. And to be honest, I'm not even sure I'm gonna upload this video. If nothing interesting happens, I might just make a post on the YouTube channel. Obviously, if this is on the YouTube channel, then something interesting happened. Fed Reyna. A playful dragon. Yes. We'll increase our dragon bonding. New Lord Commander at the wall. So we now have Yin as one of our colonies. We visited the capital, which is crazy. Not like it's our capital. So there's a duchy building. I don't think there's any special buildings, unfortunately. I know when you actually... There's supposed to be some cool, interesting... pop-ups while you recolonize Yin, and unfortunately we might not get any of that because the game is unfortunately not at a good... once again, everybody at the wall is just dying in their sleep, which was a reoccurring event in previous playthroughs. Go ahead and grab Arrogant or Poet. It's a faction against us. That's okay. We're being blackmailed. I don't care. The Kingdom of the Red Fork reformed. A new ruler has emerged in the Riverlands, reuniting the Kingdom of the Red Fork. House Bracken, King Bracken, another Lord Commander at the wall, died in his sleep. Our grandson was taken prisoner. We're gonna bail him out. Yeah, I guess he was already released. So let's take a look here. Where's Lord Bracken at? So he reformed a petty kingdom, it seems. He's independent, but it says it's owned by Winterfell. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems this playthrough is chalked, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, another Lord Commander at the wall. A plea for autonomy. What? You're my vassal. Yes, you're gonna stay as our vassal, lady. We're not too worried about this. Another Lord Commander at the wall. He died in his sleep. Dude, there must be somebody at Castle Black just going around murdering people in their sleep. Which is very funny. I think what I might actually do is, something that was suggested before. We're kind of in the strange spot with House, Umbaryon here, where we're kind of restricted, because of the unfortunate events that have occurred with updates, and, couldn't really salvage much. Another dead Lord Commander. I might go into spectator mode, and, we'll just sim, like, 100 years, and I'll have that be shown, and we'll just see what happens with House Umbaryon. Okay. Yeah, and even this menu is pretty shocked, unfortunately. Craven's not good. We want you to be brave, boy. Once again, another Lord Commander has died in his sleep. We've had another Umbaryon born. Faction targets us, that's okay. We'll see how our son is doing up here in New Gis that we gave him. We'll invite game in here. Proceed with the marriage. Another dead Lord Commander who died in his sleep. So our son here, Prince Ares the Handsome. And New Gis is building a ton of things, it seems. Because almost every building in every region was destroyed. Or deleted, unfortunately. And get centralization. So I'm not getting any of the event pop-ups for colonizing Yin, which is unfortunate. There's supposed to be like some haunted things going on. Another dead Lord Commander at the wall. We've been called to war. We're gonna join it, I suppose. Wherever this is. A young visitor discovered in the Dragon Pit. Kyle? Oh wait, no, it was Prince Daemon. Never mind. I wasn't paying attention. Where's this fight at? That's what I want to know. Where's this at? Is this in the Stepstones again? It is in the Stepstones again. You know what? We could go out in one massive blaze of glory. Well, I guess the Seven Kingdoms are split apart, right? Because he has the Kingdom of Dragonstone. Aegon Targaryen does. A plum sits the Iron Throne. Yeah, because Aegon the Conqueror of Essos, you know, this might be the Blackfire, or this might be, you know, Fagon, took the Iron Throne and then he lost it. So maybe we can salvage this. You know what? We're gonna go out in one final huzzah, right? We're gonna try and take the Iron Throne back. We have dragons, we have everything. We're gonna try and take the Iron Throne. I'm gonna abandon. It really sucks that I said that we're gonna abandon the Kingdom of Umbar, because I really enjoyed this playthrough a lot, and it's quite the nut punch. I mean, actually, do we want to? Maybe I'll make that an extended thing, right? Because even the Westerlands is dead, right? The only true power is the North and the Reach. Well, maybe the Vale as well. Riverrun is being deposed by the Brackens. Well, nope, there's a Bracken civil war going on. It's almost like it's returning to the Age of Heroes. So I think what we're going to try and do this episode is I'm going to try and conquer all of the reformed areas of Gogossos, or of Sothoryos, sorry. So like the Fields of Hunger, the Wyvern Fields, all of eastern Sothoryos, and we're going to try and cement control over the that area. Bro got turned into a concubine. So that's what we're going to try and do this episode, and maybe in the future, if you guys are interested, if you guys want to see it, we will have an Umbaryon conquest of Westeros. We will return home. We started this playthrough off as Aethan being a bastard of House Valyrion. He married Daenerys Targaryen. Our boy Monfort died of old age. Our ties to the main branch of House Valyrion are pretty much gone, so maybe we'll become... Maybe Rhaegar will retake the Iron Throne, the firstborn of Daenerys. He has claims on Dragonstone. I think if you guys are interested, leave it in the comment section down below, and that's what we will dedicate the rest of this playthrough, or the series for, because the, well, there's even some people that are colonizing Valyria. Because the main idea of this playthrough was to experiment with a lot of the really cool hidden buildings, in the colonizing Gogossos, decisions and everything. But they're pretty broken. I think I will return, because I have some ideas for a new playthrough cooking, in the membrane, so, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna aid our ally in war here, because they've called us. We're gonna raise, well, real quick, all of our men-at-arms got cooked, so we are going to restation these guys at our capital. We are going to take our cav. Actually, what other men-at-arms can we get? Can we get heavy cav? Can just get normal armored. Yeah, so we'll get some of these guys. We'll just invest everything, because this playthrough is turning into a conquest. Station our light cav, +7, +4, +10 at the arm. Dragon hunters, +6, 11 at the Sapphire Quarter, and then I believe that's all of our men-at-arms now stationed. All the ones that are created. We have some knights here. The Knight of Umbar. It's not looking very good. We might need to get some successors. Not worried about getting a third accolade. If anybody has a suggestion for it down, you can leave it down in the comment section down below. Once again, I want to greatly apologize for the instability of this playthrough. Once again, another Lord Commander at the wall. Died in his sleep. Are they at the Night Fort? Did they decide that the Night Fort was going to be the new place that they wanted to be at? Is everybody getting killed by ice spiders? An unusual pursuit. Huh? Show me what you learned. Died in his sleep again. Somebody needs to keep count of that. I think that'd be fucking funny as shit. I'm gonna unify them. We are, of course, going to lead our forces to the Stepstones to fight. And, we have this really nifty bonus, for our religion, or not for our religion, our culture, I believe, which involves us... Oh, wait, no. Shields of the Seas! Naval embarkment cost, minus 20%, coastal advantage, plus 10, and no penalty from disembarkment, and minus 50 from coastal seas, danger. So, we are the powerhouse on the seas, so we will be able to, very much so, deal with these pirates in the Stepstones. When I get a chance, I'll go over all of our dragons that the house has, and the family members, because it's been a while since we've been on the playthrough. And, sure, don't care about the gold. We're making 34 gold a month, even at war. Factions targeting us don't care. Just stay on organized army. Burdens of expectation, sadistic, ambitious. We want you to be ambitious, not sadistic. Another dead Lord Commander at the wall who died in his sleep. Our 20,000 men have landed in the Stepstones. We're undersupplied, that's the only debuff we have. Disembarkment doesn't matter for us. You want to marry our great-granddaughter. Son of Aethan, or daughter of Aethan. You know what? Sure. Another dead Lord Commander who died in his sleep. You've been gifted an artifact by House Blackhand, Melees, who doesn't look like a Valyrian anymore. Shadow's Pelt. Thanks for giving me your dog. Your dead dog. I appreciate it. We're gonna come and, it's actually better if we disembark. Died in his sleep again. We're gonna break up this siege. The risk of bravery. I'm overseeing preparations of my lines for the inevitable battle of Torture's Deeps. Of the Torture's Deep. As I'm directing the encampments, I see Harpargalo putting on his helmet across the enemy lines. Arion, the Sea Pearl, Umbaryon, is on Brideflame. Thwop, that can be heard across the battlefield as I watch his body get struck from his horse flying dozens of feet before crashing to the ground. Brave fool. Doom has been delivered, always good to see. Battlefield Knighthood. Yes, we'll knight our grandson. Dead Lord Commander again. We absolutely ran these guys as fade. We lost 80 men. They got wiped. However, I think we still lost this war. Somehow. Well, sucks to suck. Had 2 children wed. One of our prisoners died. You know what? We'll take a quick look to see what our prisoners are looking like. We have this guy. We're going to execute him just because I want to. I'm gonna burn him. We will recruit you and convert you. We will recruit and demand your conversion. We will demand conversion and recruit. And I'll let you... You can just go home, big dog. We will grab War Profiteer. And now it is time for our excursions here. We are going to declare war on everybody that we can. We are going to conquer the duchy. I'm gonna conquer the kingdom. Conquer the county. It sucks. Spent a lot of our prestige here. You know what, Rayella? You're a Valyrian. We're just gonna subjugate you. Can I not? I can't subjugate you? We're gonna try. You know what? You're Valyrian. You follow the fourth of fate. Holy shit! 14 flames. I kind of don't want to murder you. I think it would be interesting if you become a vassal here, to us. So we have this massive war that we're gonna fight. It's not gonna be that massive. We're probably gonna win it in all reality. Throw a rally point here in Yin. I'm gonna raise all. And we are going to fight this war of subjugation. Once again, a new Lord Commander at the wall. Died in his sleep. We're just gonna end this fight real quick. Doom has been delivered. Baelor, our son and sworn shield, has killed headswoman Gorza. Glory to us. The risk of bravery. Idiot belongs in our dungeon. We lost 54 men. They got wiped. We are going to join those forces headed by Aegon Red Wave. He's going to march north. I guess he's going to sail north. We are going to take our king, King Aethan here, and we are going to do some sieging. Actually, does he have all the trebuchets? He has all the trebuchets. That's okay. Well, no, we're just going to siege it out. I think we'll be able to end this war very quickly. I guess we can actually take these guys before they set sail, and we can murder those 380. We have had a granddaughter, or a grandson, a great-grandson named Alex Umbaryon. Good for him. Welcome to the family, little buddy. A new Lord Commander at the wall. We're going to pause real quick. Probably going to drop down to 4 speed real quick. Take those men. March there. Take our king. Siege out some more. Force this first victory. It will set sail. Go and wipe up these guys. Bribe them all. There's going to be none of them left. Battlefield knighthood for Gaiman. Another dead Lord Commander at the wall. Go ahead and force demands. Take these 7,000 men. March them there. Take these 2,000 men. March them here. Go ahead and end this war quickly. And we will march on. We're massively over our domain holdings, but that's okay. We're gonna come and mess these guys up. Go ahead and force demands. See, where is this guy at? You know, we'll just set sail back and we'll end that siege, just because I think it's funny. Now they're gonna run away. That's fine. $2,000 men are coming here. We might... Nope, we're gonna win this battle. Another dead Lord Commander in his sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and end this war. Watch the fighting here. We'll win this war. Take our men and we will finish this last fight. We'll send our men-at-arms back home, and we will invest heavily, into the rest of them. Baelor Umbaryon was in a duel against Phineas Dane, and he got wounded. 71, we wiped him. 1, we wiped him. 181, we wiped them. It's just a bunch of spear chuckers. They're just a bunch of tribesmen, not much going on. Definitely not a war that they really wanted to be involved in. We're gonna ransom her just because we can. We're gonna create a ton of titles and divvy them out to loyal vassals. And, submit full control over most of Sothoryos. Another dead Lord Commander. This is Baynard Barakin. Died in his sleep. His successor is Emery Oldflowers. I bet he's gonna die in his sleep very soon. Just a strange coincidence that every Lord Commander this playthrough has died in their sleep. And we will finish this off. I will disband the troops. And I'm gonna quickly divvy out a bunch of these holdings and stuff to loyal vassals. I'll do that off screen and I'll be back in a moment. Right, so I've taken some time here. We're gonna finish colonizing the Warhorse. Dear God, I got that pop up when I wasn't paying attention. A name inspired by history. Valerion. Doesn't matter since we have a dragon. We are gonna finish solidifying full control here over our main island. So now we have the Bleak Shore settlement building. And we are, of course, going to grab a port. Another Lord Commander at the wall. Died in his sleep. Damon is taken to the skies on Leviathan. Another Lord Commander at the wall. And I've invested some more in another slot for men-at-arms. Another set of armored horsemen. They're here in Talon. However, I think I might be able to get something better here. So plus 10, 15, 15, 8. You know what? Yeah, we'll just keep them in Talon. That's okay. So our full troops. We're just roughly waiting on some levies. I'm not too worried about that. Low control in some counties, yeah. Too many held duchies, that's a lie and you know it. Go ahead and transfer that vassal. The Pearl Blade can be reinstated. We have the Dragon Guard, or the Pearl Blade. I think we're gonna reinstate the Pearl Blade. Our head Dragon Keeper. instead of the Dragon Knight. We are going to marry some people here, I think. House Bright Flame. You know what? We'll do it. You'll marry Einar Bright Flame matrilineally in the future. Prestige gain. Of course, it's only going to be us. Talia Hain has some claims. She's a genius, we'll do that. We have a bunch of prisoners that can be ransomed or executed as I see fit, which I will quickly run over here. Execute them. Execute them. And everybody else, we don't need you. So the Bright Flames and Umbaryons joined together some more, perhaps for a reclamation. Holy shit, Dorne has fallen asunder. Can we arrange a marriage with you to get an ally? She's dying of the consumption. That's not good. We won't get an ally. We won't get allies through him, unfortunately. The Silver Dane. Who's the heir here? Jarmund? Oh no, buddy. Maybe we'll come back to getting some allies here. And Dorne, or even the Reach. Oh yeah, this is right. The purple Tyrell guy won. Loris, the Knight of Flowers. So this is the Loris Tyrell, who is married to a Redwine. So this is a Tyrell Redwine offshoot house. Lord Mark, the White Tower. It's pretty cool. Stormlands, the Reach. Oh, and the North has collapsed. You gotta love it. The fuck are the Brackens doing up here? House Orchid always looks cool. The Vale seems to be... The Vale and the Reach seem to be the strongest. The Stormlands are invading Dorne. You know what? I think we are. I think it's definitely in the cards for us to have our own conquest, I think. However, we have our own conquest to worry about first. We are going to be declaring war on all of eastern Sothoryos. You mean I don't have a Casus Belli? I'll make one, damn it. It's called Dragons. That's what the Casus Belli is. This is our land. And I'll quickly declare war on this guy using the power of God. Right. We've sounded the war horn. The Corsairs of Umbar. Get it? Lord of the Rings reference. Set sail for eastern Sothoryos. We're gonna raise all of our men. We will fly our dragons. I don't care about damaging reputation. These people won't be alive when I'm through with them. We can create some more titles, it seems. The Kingdom of the North Central Plains. We will create that title. The Lordship of Zanfogs. We will create that title as well. We'll give it to other people when the time is right. We will group all of our forces together underneath the Sea Dragon himself. We get everybody there. We will join forces under one banner, and we will set sail to the coast of Worm Water. I don't know why I said warm. Worm Water. There's an inspiration we can do. Of course, we're gonna do it. We don't care about calling allies. Another dead Lord Commander at the wall. I'm just gonna pardon all these people, I bet. Pardon. 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 There you go. Merry Christmas. We can demand a shit ton of payments, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. We lack some successors to the Knight of Umbar and the Pearl Blade, which is unfortunate. Probably send out the... invite captains, right? Well... I'll worry about that later. So we'll take those guys, they'll go there. These 4,000 knights will march on. They'll suffer a shit ton of casualties from attrition, though. Warden Anes. Sure. We'll march on to the next realm. A snake at court! I'm walking through the corridor at night, and as I'm making my way to my bedroom, when I suddenly see a man rushing past me, our grandson Aethan, uncomfortable, nervous. Just keep walking, he pleads. Oh, he was trying to rail somebody. Come on, son. Gotta do better than that. Attrition here in the jungles is fucking crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Another Lord Commander has died in his sleep. The enemy banner, we're gonna burn it. We're gonna enforce our first demands. Once again, we're over our domain limit, but that's okay. I'm gonna try and cut these forces off. Another Lord Commander dies. Inspiration. We're gonna crash out if we take 75 stress. We will. Is there a way I can burn stress real quick? You know what? No. He's at war. He's 75 years old. He needs to release some stress. Hopefully I don't get the clap. Battlefield knighthood. Of course. You've earned it, my boy. Come and cut off this force of 3,000 men. Inspiration, someone to impress. I don't care about you, Coraline. But sure. We'll impress you. Even though I don't know who you are. Who are you? You get that reference? You're an OG. Doom has been delivered. Our Dragon Vandus disintegrated. Chiefess Kelly. Our Dragon Vandus disintegrated. I'm not even gonna attempt to say that word. Alright, we'll finish another war in our conquest. We will march our reinforcements up here. And we will make our way Umbaryon brings forth a clutch. Look at that. The Sea Queen. Imperialist, calculating, solitary, ferocious, natural. Big old dragon. Has had plenty of children. Now we have 3 more eggs to give to House Umbaryon. We will march some reinforcements up. Now might be a good time. So she laid a black egg, an opal egg, and a white egg. We already have some other eggs as well. Some Valyrian steel armor. We have Sea Serpent, the Valyrian steel sword of our house. And I believe our heir also has a Valyrian steel sword, if I remember correctly. Nope, I was wrong. Okay. Valar, we're gonna teach you dragon lore. Do you have a dragon? You don't. I'm gonna give you a dragon egg. You deserve one. Green. Dude, what is up with all the armor that they have now? We're gonna give you the opal dragon egg just because it seems cool. And we are going to go to Aegon. You don't have a dragon either. We're gonna teach you some dragon lore. We are going to gift you a dragon egg. We will give you the white egg. Where's Valar at? Sure, you're gonna be our squire too, buddy. Why can't I marry you, huh? Oh, it's because we're at war. Right. I understand. I'm gonna take a quick little detour from all the, micromanaging of this war. We are going to take a quick look at the House Umbaryon family tree. I know some people are interested in seeing all of those. So here we go. We have Aethan himself. It is us. We haven't died yet. We're at 75 years of age. Our first wife was, of course, Daenerys Targaryen, the Stormborn. We're now married to Miguel Nightflame, the queen. It's a sick house, I think, founded in Dark. Unfortunately, all of her children will take our name. We have had... Oh, I guess it goes down so much that, Oh, wait, is this because he was a bastard? Oh, no. Right. Anyways, so we had Rhaegar, our firstborn, which expands even more. Lady Allura has had a child. She's the only one that has had one of our great-grandchildren. She has helped create a new house. She has helped create a new house. Aegor died, slain in battle. She has helped create a new house. She has helped create a new house. She has helped create a new house, which is always sweet. Yeah, it's the same one. And we have Meryl over here, Vale brother, who was a bastard. I'm sure there's a few other bastards somewhere afoot. But that is the massive family hedge right now. Because our grandchildren are not... Our great-grandchildren are not married yet. They don't have a lot of kids. And then, of course, we have Meleys Umbaryon, which has closer ties to the Valyrian offshoot house through Lady Alyssa Velaryon. And they also have a ton of children. So we are the powerhouse in House Velaryon, the Valyrian dynasty. I believe we are the only... There's House Longwaters, but we are the a cadet branch. But now we're the leading house. Even though for some reason Aegon the Brave Velaryon is the head of house, unfortunately, instead of us. Oh no, we're the dynasty head. Yeah, we're the dynasty head, so he's not the head of house anymore. If we quickly take a look at our dragons, we go from the very beginning. We have Umbaryon here, the Queen of the Seas. We will look at her descendants real quick. If it would like to do the thing. So we have Umbaryon here, Atriox, Ropagon. that dragon, Rios, Valor, and Leviathan. And then I know there are some other dragons from Daenerys's, I believe. Maybe not. She had a dragon. Oh, that's because that's not Daenerys. She had a dragon named after us. It's not gonna pop up, but it should be Aethan. I don't think that that's one of, is that one of her dragon kids? No, so there is, Aethan and then his line of dragons, which I can check probably. Forgot who has that dragon. Well, there's Morgoth here. Yes. So there's Aethagon, currently bonded to Rhaenys the Mad Seahorse. There's Whiteclaw, Prince Aenys the Handsome. Morgoth is Rhaegal's dragon, looks like Balerion reborn. Quite the Giga Chad. And I believe that that is all of the dragons that House Umbaryon has access to, which come from the descendant of Nessarion, Cannibal. So this is the same house as mother of Balerion and all that, related to Balerion the Black Dread. So that's always neat, if anybody was interested. Also, look at that sick-ass dragon, black and green, cool colors. Let's get back to the conquest at hand. I know some people are interested in seeing the family trees and all the dragons and whatnot, so I thought I'd quickly do that. Another one. Cool, our wife helped out. It's always good to see. There's only one knight over here leading a bunch of levies. Go ahead and end this war. Take our 4,000 men and we will attempt to end these brindled men. I don't think it's gonna matter since we won here. Yep, they just disappeared. The king will march on, a new Lord Commander at the wall. She wants some more money. Take these 5,000 men and they will try and counter that siege. The king and the main force will siege out the Gimblent, the tribe of Gimlet. Gimli. Throw new men-at-arms maintenance. We'll just get defensive measures. Courtier comes of age. We're gonna need to get you wet, I believe. Huh? Are you not? Or is it just, you're just important, I think. You know what, we'll do it. Sure. Showed that he had the air symbol, but I think that might have just been an important symbol. Yeah, because there's Aethan after Rhaegar. And it's not gonna be a Laura, it's gonna be fucking Valar. Valar needs to get married, but he's fighting a war right now like a Giga Chad. This episode's gone on for quite a while. Another one bites the dust, a snake at court. Valar, a grandson. My king, come quickly. Your granddaughter Daenerys was just seen leaving the chambers of Valar. Huh. Maybe we'll wed you two together since that's already a thing. We're gonna go and murder these 710 men. Valar hatched his dragon. That's a terrible name. I'm gonna find a good one in the comment section if you guys have one. If not, I will come up with one myself. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and name this dragon Veil Piercer, just because it's white and pink. Kinda looks cool. If anybody has other cool dragon name suggestions, throw them down in the comment section down below. I use them for all the playthroughs that involve dragons. Once again, we're murdering these peasants. The risk of bravery. Prince Valen, wounded ruffian. That's enough to end this war. Damon comes of age. You have any lovers or anybody? Nope, but you do have a dragon. We'll find you a spouse. Obviously we want to do some eugenics. I hope that doesn't get me demonetized. You will marry Alyssane. Red Wave. We will end this war. We will end another war. We will march our 1,300 men up to Wyvern Point. It's a cool, pretty cool name, I think, Wyvern Point. Take these 4,000 men and they're gonna go to Oft-Gorosh. Alliance has been formed with our vassal, Lord Aegon Redwave. I'd freaking hope so, my guy. Maynard, Mykar Redwave. I wouldn't mind seeing House Redwave have an offshoot here. So maybe Mykar will get some land. Captain approves, we'd love to see it. The enemy banner, we're gonna burn it. A new Lord Commander, he died from a seizure. Take these 400 men, they will go to Missing Bay. We go and break the siege with our king. Just like that, we will end 3 more wars. Never mind, not 3 more. Only 2 more. King will march on. Low control, that's okay. A magnificent urn, thank you very much, Tara Cargyle. And our final 2 conquests here in Gogossos are nearly through. We're gonna bring another dead Lord Commander at the wall. He died in his sleep. You can have Lustful, my guy. We will enforce demands, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have expanded even more. Seriously have to colonize this? Sure, we'll colonize it. 340 gold. A trusted courier will do it. Somebody who does not have any land. That could have land in the future. Talia Longwaters is married to Einar. There's Prince Merrill, the bastard. Veril. You know what? He'll do it. Merrill, Vale brother. You will take the Skullhammer house. And you will claim what was lost. Splendid. Thank you very much, my boy. Right, so I'm quickly going to divvy out all of these new claims. Show you guys what it all looks like as we send the rest of our forces home. Unless there's still another guy we get to kill here. I think I'm gonna want to kill that guy if I'm gonna be honest with you. Same thing with this lady. I'm gonna want to kill both of them. I'm gonna want to kill all 3 of these people. Well, this is a vassal, actually. She follows the great old ones, though. You worship fucking frogs. I don't know how I feel about that. Right, so I'm gonna do a quick jump cut. I'll be back in a little bit. Right, so I'm back doing some administrative stuff after our War of Conquest. I'm gonna send this introduction here to our new vassal. And I will quickly do a run-over of things here in eastern Sothoryos, which is now part of the Kingdom of Umbar. We have another Skullguard house here with Aemon Skullguard. He is recently maimed, so hopefully he recovers. He does have an heir, though. Maegor. But so there's another Skullsguard offshoot house. The original one is up here. And so they've gotten some land in the Fever Hills. I might go and change some of the castle names like I did over here in some of these lordship names, but I'm not too worried about it. We have Robertson Ran Inox, which was a one of our knights. He's married to Lady Stonekime, matrilineally. So when their children will be of House Stonekime. I might change their coat of arms, but I don't know. We gave him the region here. So he's one of our loyal vassals. We have a new vassal who was a knight from New Gis, Magon Black Raven. His words are dark wings, dark words. If you know the reference, you're a Giga Chad. We gave him the Shore of Flogs, and that's who we just sent the introduction to. Kemet was one of our knights. He took the name Kemet White, and he also a look westward. He's married to Ariel Whitefall, Pentoshi, but they both follow the Valyrian gods, and they are married matrilineally, so House White will live on as Whitefall. Vale Brother, a bastard branch here. I guess he took the name Goldbeck, so I'm gonna quickly adjust this. What were his words? The honorable mind knows fealty. That's terrible. So we're gonna take, we're gonna keep Goldbeck, I guess, instead of Vale Brother. You know what? I think we'll do Gold Brother. And, the Golden Sea Drake. So we're just gonna adjust the existing here. Gonna be super simple. We're just gonna make this gold. And bam. So House Good Brother, or Gold Brother instead of Vale Brother. He is married to Serena Skullhammer. They have multiple, he has a bunch of kids, he has an heir, so that's good. And he is also the one that I've sent here to, colonize Muntunga Gore. And we've given him some land here. And, we have, Arion, he's a lowborn, he's the warden here of this uncharted area. And same thing with Damon here, the warden of those uncharted lands. There is Gorosh. It's a ruin, so we're gonna have to take that over a little bit. We've given some land to Aaron, the White Seahorse, so the Shore of Thralls, so hopefully he creates his own offshoot house and we can have something related to the White Seahorse's nickname. There is another Red Wave offshoot house, or not offshoot, but a branch of House Red Wave. Makar here, the young boy, we've given him Wyvern's Claw. Some of these lands are like pretty fucked up, like this one here. Aegon Manarayon of House Manarayon. He has a piece of land here that is a shithole. It's got basilisks, vampire bats, wyverns, more basilisks, and more vampire bats. Ghoulish vampire bats. Ravenous basilisks have overrun this area. Their bite carries infection so powerful that its necrosis surrounding tissues with an hour, or necrotizes surrounding tissue within hours. Removing affected limbs is the only way to avoid an expeditionary, or an exceptionary painful death. The presence of these creatures is a massive risk to the settlement in the area, and extra guard postings are essential. Development of this land will be extremely difficult until they're gone. These particular basilisks seem to be larger and more aggressive than those ever seen before. We suspect they're drawn to something nearby. ... Ghoulish vampire bats. Ghoulish vampire bats have overrun this area. The pale white vampire bats spend much of their time crawling almost imperially across the canopies of the bloodless trees. They descend upon sleeping prey and gorge themselves on their victims' blood, draining them completely in minutes. All without them ever feeling a thing. Their stomachs are fully satiated. A fully satiated bats resembles ticks, monstrously bloated with blood. The presence of these creatures is a massive risk to the development. Species seem to be particularly resilient to our efforts to drive them out. Something or someone must be keeping them around. Wyverns. They were striking similar to the silhouette within the sun of their backs. The wyverns of Sothoryos are more closely related to the ground lizards than they are dragons. They prove themselves no less deadly when dropping on prey from the open skies, the largest being able to carry away men and even horses without effort. Efforts to clear these beasts from the area will be no easy feat, as they almost exclusively nest in rocky, hard-to-reach places. And then once again, some more bats. So, yeah, it's gonna be rough dealing with that. We have Aegon here. He's married to Lady Vela Umbaryon. He's also from New Gis. He's irritable, he's a pillager, he's Herculean strong, he's a giant. He's a pretty good commander. And I decided to give him a house sigil, the Bloodied Bull. And he's almost very similar to Bittersteel. He's except for it's a bull with wings. So then that's everything here. Oh yeah, so House Hor, Heron Hor, the second son, or I guess he's actually, yeah, the second son of Hagon Hor. We're definitely changing those house words from, instead of be forgiving, to something else. And I'll probably actually change the symbol. So I'll probably do all of that off camera, so we won't have to worry about that right now. So I just wanted to give everybody an update here on what's going on. There's a ton of Umbaryons throughout, and hopefully we'll see some more offshoot houses in the future. And we're setting ourselves up. For now, we have unified most of Umbar and Sothoryos. We just have a few, you know, regions that we can work on colonizing. I believe we might hit some places in Valyria and make our way to Westeros to close out the series, instead of being more dedicated in doing the colonization of Veen and whatnot, since unfortunately it doesn't work. I want to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys have anything that you guys would like to add to the series or talk about. Thank you guys once again for watching, and take it easy.